Oh no, I hit the button. Now we're, oh god. Oh god. Yep, here we go. Can't stop this train now. Alright, we're here. We are not playing Panda Hero. I was called a coward for not playing more. That's fine. After you, Julian. You go ahead and play some more too. You won't do it. Anyway, also, I went to upload. So there's a YouTube link now, somewhere where I've been uploading all the archives, and I went to upload the Panda Hero one from last night, and YouTube hated it. Oh boy, did it hate it. It was instantly banned in every conceivable country, and I was like, oh wow, well, never mind on that. I'm guessing it has something to do with the song, but you know, what are you gonna do? Doesn't matter. Anyway, welcome to the stream. This is me. I'm Justin Ham. Hi, nice to talk to you. But we're gonna have a different kind of stream this time. A little bit different kind of stream. So, maybe a little less funny. Sorry. I don't know, it's me. I'm gonna say dumb shit anyway. None of you can stop me from doing that. That's just how this works. But we are going to play WWE 2K24. Yes. It's very confusing because the tennis game is 2K25 and it only came out like 2 months after this one. I don't know what the cutoff is for years. Doesn't matter. I'm going to show a little bit of the crazy bullshit that I do in these games to make people, and basically show off the newest character that I made. So if that's not your thing, I get it. If it is your thing, hey, you'll enjoy this, I guess. So let's switch over to the game. It's going to be very awkwardly fucking quiet because there is nothing but licensed music in this shit. But the good news is we don't have to put up with Post Malone music. What a weird choice for soundtrack. Like, okay, you have the like Chemicals song in there, and I'm like, I guess I get it. And then you have that fucking there's another song that I'm like, wow, this is an incredibly depressing piece of music. Why on earth would you put this as a WWE fucking soundtrack? So first let me go, let's go here. So just to show what I did here, I don't know if this shows anything weird. I don't think it does. Look, I'm rated bronze. I'm doing terrible. That's because I only have one. That's Callie Clemens. This is a character I made. Already has 2 downloads. Weird. This is what they look like on the store there. Let's see if I can show this off a little bit. This is what they kind of look like here. Little overview. There's a move set, even though it usually these are all wrong, but it looks right to me. I got the custom entrance, got all this stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's delete it. No, let's not. Okay. So, purpose of the stream, show how we do stuff. So, let's go show how we do stuff. Let's go here. And here's all my other calls that I made on the Xbox, but I just went ahead and downloaded them, so now they're here too. Hooray. Alright. Let's get in there. Now, this is going to involve me zooming in to all sorts of awkward areas here to show how things are done. It's Callie Clemens. She's got the tattoos. The only thing I'm not going to be able to show off is how to actually photo edit a lot of this stuff, you know, so that kind of is what it is, and that's a big proponent of everything. So here we go. Let's see. First things first. Another thing I'm not going to show. This is a face scan. I made it through weird means. And I always kind of use like assets in the game, like the lipstick and stuff like that. But eyebrows are in-game assets, the eyelashes, all that stuff. The freckles I added afterwards because I thought it was a kind of a cool look, I guess. But this is a face scan, believe it or not. And oh, nothing. Okay, never mind. I get worried when my phone goes off. I don't know why. I'm just like, oh no, my phone went off during this, and then it's just like, hey, app updated. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to show face scans. First of all, there are a million other tutorials everywhere else that show how to do face scans that are way better than what I can do, and I'm just bad at that aspect of it. It takes me forever. But I never used to do them. I used to hate how they looked. But I don't know, I just kind of got bored this year and was like, I don't know, I need to spice things up. Let's start doing face scans. So that's what I did. Anyway, doesn't matter. That's how she looks. Let's get into the part where I guess we can go to body. That doesn't really matter. Skin type, all this stuff. If you're, let's see, body type, weight class. I only like, seriously, like 3 bodies in the entire game for anyone. And that's this one, and this one. I guess this one is okay if you want a muscular lady. That one's okay. The rest of these all kind of just look oddly misshapen. This one's okay, I guess. I could see using that. Like, what is this? Like, I know people have interesting shaped bodies. I do know this. I guess this one's okay too. I could see using that. But like, that's just a nightmare person right there. Like, traps for days, boy. This shit's crazy. Hey, it doesn't matter. This is all dumb. You're an adult. You can use whatever body shape you want. All right, let's get into it. So, how do we do these things? Well, first things first. Usually you got to do the whole appearance thing. The other thing I'm not going to show off today is how to hair dye. Well, maybe I will, but that'll come later. Hair dye I've gotten way better at it than I used to be. I used to be really not great at it, but I made do. Now I've gotten to where I kind of learned how to blend things and do stuff just because I'm an insane person that will just sit there for hours and do these things. So anyway, doesn't matter. Here's all the tattoos. Now this is the part I usually get asked the most on. How do you do this? Well, here's the thing. I could show you. The only thing is, it's like just hours of the most boring photo editing you've ever seen. I'll explain the method. The method is basically, hey, go on Google image search or wherever you can find pictures, find some pictures of real tattoos, and then cut out all the skin, just all of it as best you can with whatever eraser app you want to use. And that's really it. And then I use a program that I'm going to mention a lot probably called Logopit, and is on the phone. There are other apps that you can probably use that are maybe better, but it's the one I found that I like the most because it has like a grid-based system, and I basically just take a bunch of pictures and kind of move them around, and make stuff like this. All these arms, the sleeves here, that's just one picture. And you change the mapping and it goes around the arm. The end. That's really it. Just got to make sure it doesn't clip through anywhere there, and you're good. But all the like little dots on there, I'm pointing to it on screen like anybody can see me doing that. All the little stars and stuff like that, that's all just one thing that I cut out of someone's tattoo and just kept posting it around to fill in the space and the gaps and stuff like that. And that's really it. You just kind of fill in the gaps or however you want to do it. But it's a lot of photo editing. It's just a lot. And to show that off would be nuts. That is one of those things that out there you will have to just kind of figure out how to do. Sorry. Anyway, moving on. That's this stuff. Also, you can an old way I used to do it was I would just take those individually cut out things and just, do what I could. Just put one here, one there, and then take a bunch of little stuff and then turn it around and move it this way and that and fill in all my gaps. But it didn't that got old after a while. So here we are. I figured it'd save me a lot of time every year since I'm going to make the same characters a lot. If I just make one big image and just use that every year, and the problem solved. The only thing that I have to mess with every year that I always forget is the shoulders, because that stuff all stretches out and I can never remember exactly where it's supposed to go. So every year I have to figure that out. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's get out of here. Like I said, we're going to be zooming in on a lot of weirdo stuff here. All right. Now we get it. Let's get into the nitty gritty here. So, how do we do this? Well, first we go through this for fucking hours. And just sit here and figure out what things I think look good aesthetically. Because I am a borderline psychopath. A lot of the time, what you end up wanting to do is, yes, this is the new Callie Clemens. I'm showing off how to make these things. Welcome. A lot of times what you want to do is you just go through these things for hours, and most of the time you're just going to use the same tops and bottoms. The problem with 2K stuff is how to explain this. Problem with putting custom images on clothing is eventually when you go, so okay, let's say let's just show it off real quick what I even mean here. It's probably toward the bottom. It's going to look all weird, but that's okay. Okay, see how this is all shiny and stuff like that? Now, if we look toward the bottom, that's not going to be the same material, and that sort of stuff drives me insane. So basically it like pops differently. It works out good sometimes because you can use like the shinier materials to make like glitter look good and stuff like that. It's the whole thing. You just kind of got to experiment a little bit, and everybody's different. So what you will take is different from what I will accept. I am really, really picky. Oh, by the way, this, just in case you missed the beginning of the stream, this character is available to be downloaded. You can go download them right now. I can't remember what I typed in for the hashtags, because I'm bad at hashtags, because I hate putting them in with a fucking controller why would you do it that way? Especially on PC. What are we doing? Anyway, so yeah, you find this, you get this. Good. You're happy with this thing. That's what I picked, because I was like, I didn't want anything too fancy, because this character I always kind of look at as more of a sporty character. I don't know if that's the corniest way to put that, but it really is kind of true. So anyway, you then go, okay, how make thing? How do stuff? How put thing together? Well, here's how much of a crazy person I am. So, if you see there, these are the images that we have for Callie and the top. This is the final product that we have on here. But let's go over here. This is where that starts. It is a numbered grid. This is something I started doing this year. This is an idea that I just had, recently. Mostly because I'm kind of sick of just like every year just having it like. So this year I kept running into the problem of image searches image points. I would just run out of them doing like the stuff that I used to do, which I'll show off some of the stuff that I used to do because those are fun tricks. But I just kept running out of image points every time. So I needed a way to like just make it like one image and then be done with it. Maybe a couple other things here and there to kind of, shore things up. But this is it. This is a numbered grid that I made. It is 2 numbered grids, actually. So this is immediately cut in half. Here, let's pick it. See that? That's, you have 80 and 71 back here. You have 80 and 71 up front, perfectly in half. You basically just line this up where you want it to be, kind of square. Tops are really complicated. Let me show you why. See up here on the top, the very, very top up there, I'm pointing to it. You can't see it. I need to stop doing that, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep doing it. And you can't stop me. But anyway, the top's up there, that all that stuff starts to distort. So you have to kind of be really weary the further up toward the neck you go, because it becomes a scrambled mess. So you have to kind of, as long as you keep things down, you should be okay. But it won't distort on you, or because it kind of becomes untenable. But anyway, this starts out as a numbered grid. Then you sit there and you stare at it. You just stare at it for a while and you go, all right, so looking here, we need, kind of a circle that goes down to and hits 70 and 61 right on the top of that thing. We need that to go into like just the corner of 59 and 52 and cut off the corner of 50 or 43 up there and cut off the corner of 48. Then we need to go back here, and you just sit there and you go through it all, right? I mean, you basically just do this. You pick this. All right. Oh, hold on. We can just pick it. It's fine. We're not saving anything. So you have that. Now that's a numbered grid. Good for you. What next? Then I go into that app that I mentioned earlier called Logopit, and I start doing things like this. Whoops. I always do that. I always want to press the trigger to make it rotate, because that's how you zoom in and out. See, it's crazy. Now, this was my first attempt, and me, like a dumbass, was like, oh, right, I'm trying to make an outline for the thing. So I shouldn't have made all the shapes exactly where they went. As you can see, I nailed it, but I didn't really nail it. So I went, shit. But all of this stuff, and we'll go back to the image itself. All this stuff is just basic shapes. That's like a circle there in the middle of the chest. You'll be able to see it a little bit easier later. That's like a little rectangle. And Logopit has all these like basic shapes that I can move around, and I make all of them different colors so that I can tell which ones are the problems, and I just put them on the character like that. Then we go to our second attempt, which was right here. Now we have somewhat of an outline. We didn't quite nail it though. As you can see, we're kind of off right there in the armpit. Just by a little bit, and then there's like certain things on the front here that are just like a little bit off, but we're really, really close here. Not quite there, but just really close. So then we do some more math, we do some more assessing as to like what the problem is and how it is, and usually that involves just being in the app itself and going, oh yeah, this is what I need to hit these parts. Then we go down to here, where I added this little green circle, and that made it all work. Hooray! We did it. And that's the outline. So then, after you make the outline, this part is not shown here, but what you do is you make all your shapes the same color, which you can do in that app. And then you make this. Very descriptive, me. But no, you can then take like, you can use the shapes and kind of move images underneath of them, and then you basically erase from underneath of it. So in this case, I actually made like kind of another shape that went around this middle thing on the chest here, and then I erased around it. And a lot of this is just your own experimentation. Get good. Sorry. And that's that. That's how you do it. It's a whole thing, as you can see. It's a lot of work, and it takes for fucking ever. But the good thing is now, for every year going forward that this particular top is here, I will always have the cutout for that, and I can make new redesigns because I'll always have the outline. All I got to do is find little patterns and stuff. Most of this is just regular Google image search stuff. Sometimes I use other apps to, like, I cut that shape out for a pattern. I used a different thing for the sides and stuff like that. And that's it. Oh, let's just go all the way back here. Oops. No, let's not save that. Thanks. And then what I did is these basic shapes right here. Those, let's show that off actually. You know what? Actually, might just be better if I go here. I'll show you exactly what that stuff is. So you go down here to designs, you go all the way down, pick yourself a nice little square. Actually, it's not a square. It's this little rectangle thing here. You don't actually want the square. As dumb as it sounds, the square, if you switch the mapping on it, see that little line right there? That drives me fucking insane. That's a weird little glitch that I don't know if they're aware of, that it has that little outline there. I'll put it right in the center. Right there. See that? Right there. I don't know why the square has that. It'd be very, very useful if it did. I think if I remember correctly, all these little like newer basic shapes have that too. Okay, maybe not this one, but just the square. The square does. So the square is kind of useless at the moment. Hopefully they fix that. I never use the circle either because it doesn't rotate correctly. All this is just stupid. Why am I even mentioning this? But these basic shapes, this is, man, I used to go to town with these things. Anyway, what you do, just turn this guy around here, get it nice and even. Whoop. Do all this. There you go. This is what I used to have a term for this. I made up all my own terms. I used to call this zeroing it out. So zero out the attire. So yeah, you do this. Now you can switch the material. I can make this, metallic if I want. I can make it this or glitter. Glitter doesn't really work right. See how it always has that little rainbow shape at the end there? It drives me insane. I can't stand that. Leather does the same thing. Which fucking sucks. That used to be such a good material. Velour is great. That's one of my favorites. Satin's great. That's also one of my favorites. I hardly use matte anymore, but it looks better. I feel like they updated the game, and now that looks pretty good. Cloth is the one I used this time, though. And then I just basically, let's see if I can do it here. Let's see how good I am. Probably not very good. Then I took the liberty of going into here. We go to green. We go up. Probably a little bit yellow. Probably a little bit faded. Kind of faded, but I feel all right. Thinking about making my move tonight. God, that's a terrible fucking song. I can't believe I know that. Yeah. That's that. See, that's pretty close to that image right there. I can, really get in there. Probably a little bit more yellow. You want that color all the way up there. It's not where I had it. It's probably a little bit more green. Doesn't matter. I'm not saving any of that. But yeah. That's how you do that. And then I basically just put that all the way there. Here, why not? We'll do like this. That's what these images are. So then we move these back over top of it, and that creates that outline right there. And as long as you're embossing it will get rid of anything on the attire. It'll it'll just basically, like I said, zero it out. So you don't have to worry about it. Oh, wow. Look, I put that right on the money there. Nice. Good job, me. Proud of myself. Boy, I am a creature of habit, if anything else. Anyway. And that's how you do that stuff. Now we move on. Don't save it, please. Thank you. We're not going to save any of the changes, obviously. And then, a lot of this other stuff is just detail work. Once you have the green, you're just going in here and changing the wristband color to whatever you want it to be. Sometimes you got to kind of look and, match it up to that. If I wanted to make it that black, I could. If I wanted to make it white, I could. And sometimes you have to make it different, brightnesses and stuff like that. The fingernails are pink. I think it's just like the shade of her lipstick, but I think it's more solid. I don't even remember. This is like a brown and gold. I don't know why I went with that. I thought it kind of looked like hippie-ish. Like maybe her backstory is she's married. I don't know. Married to the game. The Callie Clemens story. Anyway, let me go down here. These are bottoms. Bottoms are also kind of tough, but in their own way. See, they're easy if you're just picking underwear or bottoms, because all you have to worry about is the waist, and all the legs are going to cut off. No worries. But if you're me and you're an insane person, you're not going to do that. You're going to go here, and you're going to go, all right. Basically, I did the same thing, though. The problem is the nylons down here. So let me show. This is just the basic thing. Like, I didn't actually do what I did up there to anything. Reason being is the nylons. I didn't want to have to sit there and cut all that stuff out this time. So I just left it that color and did all that stuff. Oops, go back. Let's go here just to show this process off one more time. Like I said, it all starts from here. See how the nylons, or the nylon fishnets, whatever they are. You know what? I'm bad with terms. The fishnets go into the image itself. So you're just trying to find where that outline is right along the numbers and all that stuff. And then you go and then you do another thing where you make the next image, which would be this one right here. Whoops. Oh, God, I hate that. Why do that? It's funny I'm doing it on stream because I do that when I'm just playing the game. I go to like zoom in way too soon, and it's just a constant thing. It annoys the shit out of me. But anyway, one thing of note here. Whenever you put a custom image over anything, it's going to take the material that is the original material. Like if you change the material, it will not affect that. See, that's that belt part up there. That's set to cloth, but as you can see, it's very leathery. So when you make your custom image, you kind of want to avoid that. So, which is the reason why I did all this. But anyway, this was my first attempt. As you can see, I am way the fuck off on the front part there by a lot and all that. So then, you go back to the drawing board, you move some things around. You come in with your second attempt, which is somehow just horribly off balance. And then you go, you know what? I feel like I need to reassess the situation. I remember this part very well. I just went, you know what? Just delete everything on the bottom there. Let me give it one more shot. And then I nailed it and won. That's what I came up with right there. Boom, done. So then like I said, you make all that the same color. You use that as kind of like an overlay to put over top of whatever design you want to make. And then you erase all that stuff out of there and you come up with that. I know I make it look easy because it's just me selecting through images. So it kind of is easy for me, at least right now. But that's hours of time. And you can go as nuts with that as you want. I decided to kind of show stuff like this because I get asked about it a lot. So Oh yes, that is a custom a custom face scan that I did. I don't know where I've. Well, okay, I'll explain how I've been doing faces. I'll go back into that in just a second. But that is a custom face scan. That I have been doing that recently. That's kind of the new thing that I've been messing around with this year. And this is reason I put this here. This little square. This square isn't broken if you don't have if you don't use the other mapping. So like if I use this mapping, the square has that little weird thing in the middle of it. You see that line? Hate it. But if you take that out, and it's just regular. That's cool. Okay, so you put that there. I changed it to plastic. I wanted it to be like almost like a belt buckle type thing. And then because if you don't, like, see, if I take the embossing out of this, most of the time you only need a 1 on embossing, unless you want to do some stuff where you want to add a lot of texture to something. But if you see that, I didn't want this like weird gemmed thing in the middle of it. It just wouldn't look right. So I just made it kind of like a plastic belt buckle. I could have added more detail, but I didn't. Sue me. Let's back out so we don't save any of that. Down here, same deal. I put 1 on each leg. You could probably do it both legs and it'd be fine. I don't know what that other person in the chat's doing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yep. That's how you do socks. It's the same concept. You do the shapes. Let's see if I have the shapes for that. I don't know if I do. I think I just kind of freeballed that one. I just kind of wung it on that and just was like, it'll be close enough. I can kind of, stuff like that. You can kind of be like, oh, well, I can just go up or down. It's not gonna get into other stuff that it doesn't need to. This stuff's kind of easy. Like same with like elbow pads and knee pads. Like if you're off by a little bit, but you have the same basic shape, you can kind of adjust the size. Like hold on. What am I doing? All right. Okay. Yeah. See, this is this. So like if I wanted to, I can move this up and down. Like if I don't like that there, I can do that. I can change the size of it, and you can just kind of move it over to the side. Just keep messing with it until it looks right. Same, like I said, same with knee pads. You can do the same type of thing. Gave her, I think these look like Vans to me. I don't think they actually are, but that's kind of what I was going for. I just like the way those shoes look cool. Anyway, I'm gonna back out of this. So go back into face here just to show that again to the folk who asked. Yeah, that is a custom face scan. I don't think I can, if I show I don't feel like, I'm really bad at face scans. I'm really bad at them. I have to sit here, on the floor and look really, really close at them and to get them right. And it takes fucking ever. I'm just really bad at them. But yeah, the way I've been doing them. So I started doing the AI, I don't like AI stuff. I really hate it, but it entertains me on this game. It's like the one use case I can find for AI bullshit. So what I did was I typed in, I was like, man, I just can't find, I made her face first in just like the sculpting thing. And then I went and mapped her out, which is how I had been doing it. And then I would just let an AI go, I would basically go, what do you think this image looks like? And it would give me some weird looking person or, whatever. And I'd be like, oh, that actually kind of looks right. So I would take that, I would use the face scan of that and then put it on them and then kind of reconfigure everything to match it. And then I would use a face swap app with whatever the render was to make that. It's a whole thing. But also face swap app is how you make face scans. There's a million tutorials on how to do that. And they're much better than I can explain. So go look into those if you want to make face scans pretty easily. It's just basically you just find a little template thing and you use a face swap app and you go, whoop, this one. And then they go, okay, now it's this face. And you go, okay, good. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad it's that face. That's good. But yeah, for this one, I did something a little different because I didn't like what it spat out at me. And it would not stop spitting out like the same thing, even though she looked fine. So what I did was I typed in what I thought the character looked like into the AI, and then I got something that was like, oh, that actually looks pretty good. That's actually kind of how I envisioned them. They weren't, dressed as a wrestler or anything like that. They just looked like a person. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's use that. And we'll use that for the face swap thing. And we'll do all that stuff. And that's the scan right there. I wish I could show you the original image that I got it from, but it's on my phone. It's the whole thing. Like I said, I use mostly my phone for all the editing, all the photo editing and all that stuff. And then Alta tires, I got real fucking lazy with these. What I started doing with this stuff is I just started I usually just do color swaps now. I used to make like a whole thing and make like, oh, look, this is a brand new attire. And then I was like, man, I don't even care. And I play with these characters all the time. Also, it doesn't swap between them like it used to in universe mode. Now you just have to pick one and live with it. So now I'm just like, we'll just color swap them, and that's cool enough. This is just the negative. I just ran a filter on it that made negative colors. So all the black is white, all the white is black. That green comes out with that purple blue thing. I thought it looked pretty cool. So I was just like, most of the time I'm like, oh, we got to do some weird filtery stuff to get this to look anywhere cool. But this time I just did that and I was like, actually, that looks pretty fucking all right. I'm going to keep that, why not? And that's that. Her entrance attire, I used I forget what her name is now. I think is it Michonne? Mia Yim. That's what she used to be known as. It's her like entrance hoodie from a while back, and I just basically cut that out using the same method. It's not quite perfect, but it's fine. And I'm not gonna change it. But yeah, it's right there. I cut out those pockets using the same kind of thing. Just arrow. Oops. Whoop, no. Oh no! And then the game crashed. Oh Lord. Oh boy. Oh geez. Good old 2K24. It's fine. We'll just start it back up. Hopefully this sees it. Oh boy. Oh geez. Oh man. Let's switch to this for a second. Make sure. Fun game 2K24. It likes to just crash, especially in the character editor. It likes to do that a lot. At least now they have that little save option there so that it doesn't quite do things as bad, but it still does it. Now, let's see, let's go back to here. Let's go back to this. Maybe it'll show off, who knows. Hey, there it goes. Hey, we're back. We did it. I'm good at this. I know things. I'm not good at this, and I don't know anything. Anyway, let's get back to here. Yeah, it's basically the same concept, though. Use the basic shapes, cut out the thing in the other app, all that junk. Did the same with the hat, actually. That hat is... But I did make my own little logo for that, which I think came out pretty alright. I thought it was pretty cool looking. It looks cool enough anyway. I don't know. I don't know why I wanted her to have a hat, but I did. But yeah, it's kind of fun, that one, because you can, you just put, you only need to make, way easier than I thought. When I was looking at it, I was like, oh, that's going to be impossible. And then I was like, oh, see, like, watch. If I remember correctly. Yeah, see, I just used that, and I put the bill right on where the little fold was, and then I was just like, oh, we did it. Look at that. Great. Anyway, let's move on along here. Yeah, and like I said, this is the same concept over here, except on this one I will show that. I don't think I have any. Oh no, I do. Yeah, see, same basic shape kind of layout. I just kind of got it as close as I could, and went with it. I think this one doesn't have the pockets, and this one does. See, I basically just got the outline for that one. Also moved. You can if you watch that blue line on the right side, our right, her left. It'll move over just a little bit, and that's because I wanted that to create like a little spot where you could still see the zipper and all that stuff. You're never gonna get those the drawstrings right. There's just no way. And I was just like, it's fine. Who's gonna care? Not me. And I made it. I'm the one who will care, but I don't. Yes. And if I don't care, it's fine. Anyway, let's go back here. So these little guys right here, these squares. Now this is another kind of little trick I use every once in a while, especially for this stuff. When you have like elaborate ass patterns for shit, right? What you can do is sometimes when you if you notice on this part, it doesn't fill the shoulders. Like the shoulders are still bare because it distorts up there. So what I had to do was I just made a small little zoomed in cutout of the pattern and just kind of put it on the shoulder. Like if you look, if I'll put a different image here just to show where that actually is. See that? So that's on the shoulder. That it's a little bit smaller of an image because I used a thing to cut it out. Yeah, it basically I just zoomed it in, took that image, uploaded it, and then I used that to kind of make everything look a little bit more correct. It's not perfect, but it's a really complex pattern like that. Like, so it's really not very noticeable unless you're looking really, really hard like we're doing right now. Like if I'm pointing it out to you, you'll notice it, but otherwise, who cares? Close enough. Especially the game is zoomed out even further than this at almost all times. Nobody will see it. It'll look good enough. And that's Callie Clemens. That's what she is. That's what she's made of. Like I said, I'll show off hair dye, or at least how I've been doing hair dye, maybe in a little while. Let's take her into an actual match. It's not gonna play her entrance theme or anything like that. But that's fine. I said I don't want you to save them. Don't do it. Yep, the gang's all here. I haven't been making a whole lot recently. My reasoning is I'm getting a little burned out on this game in general. Not 2K24, but just like the 2K series in general. Like, not enough changes year to year, and I get sick of having to make all the stuff over again, which was the reasoning for like me developing this new method where I was like, okay, I want to do this easily from here on out, because kind of just sick of it. But man, I don't know. Every time I go in, I'm just like, man, I'm just not in the mood for this right now. Don't want to do it because it's going to take me days to get some of this stuff done. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot unlocked on Steam. I played through the My Rise or whatever a while back and got a bunch of stuff. That was on Xbox. I do have a capture card. I could be using my Xbox, but why? It won't look as good. It just won't. I've looked at it. I mean, this looks pretty good, I think. I don't know. Maybe it looks like shit. I don't know. All right, let's just go to Raw. Steam has a thing, and I'm wondering if I'll run into it. Steam has a thing where sometimes the matches are just randomly underwater. Not literally, but like sometimes they just randomly slow down. My PC is pretty good. All right, it's pretty good. way gooder than an Xbox. I know it's not a word. But it's pretty good. And when I benchmark it, so this is fun. This is the dumbest shit just before we play. The fucking options on the PC version of this game, for those unaware who don't play this on a PC. Okay, where do you think graphics options are? They're not in gameplay. That's just gameplay. So where are they? Where could they possibly be? Audio volume? No, that's crazy. Extras? Graphic settings? What? Insane. Fucking nuts. Also, they have a benchmark thing that'll tell you how much FPS you're getting. Like, they'll put you in like a super stressful match, or they won't put you in it, but they'll put the AI in it. It'll be like a 6-man Hell in a Cell thing to see how much your computer hates it. And mine gets like 150 frames a second on it. And yet, sometimes you'll just boot up a match and it will be underwater. So let's see if we can get it to do that, because that's fun. That's fun to me. That's fun to Justin. Okay. Let's go. Let's have a match. Like I said, they're not going to have music, so that's going to be super fucking awkward. But what are you going to do? We'll make Callie come out first. Why not? Who are we going up against? Her. Why not? These guys have good matches. Why not? Let's do it. Let's see. Uh-oh. I received a text message. Oh. It's from my sister. She wants to know if I have Father's Day ideas for my father. I don't. I should buy him this game. He'll love it. He won't. He can't. He doesn't know how to play a video game. I'll get back to her on that. Probably tomorrow. I'll just pretend to be sleeping for now. It's fine. It's fine. I changed her entrance. I used to have Anonymous, which was A-Kid's old entrance. And I didn't. I'll go into entrance creation here in a little bit, and I'll show exactly why I didn't do that. There's something that it's the most minor things, most minute things that I just go, I can't with that. But I don't know. Callie Clemens is a smiley baby face, so I gave her the Roxanne Perez entrance because I was like, yeah, it works. She's very smiley. So, skipping around, it's fine. It's good. Hooray. Normally this has that, I think it's like Beats 5 or something like that as her music. I can't remember. I'll have to go into the entrance thing. Hopefully it doesn't play the music. Then again, whatever. Tia Galloretto. I always enjoy the sound-alike announcer thing. Just make it sound like she's saying the thing you're saying. No one will notice it's not actually saying that. It's fine. I still like Tia. She came out really good. Her dye, the hair dye on her was just like, oh man, I don't know if I could do that again if I tried. It was tough, but it came out so good. All right, now we get to see how bad I am at the game. Oh god, I'm botching this. It's fine. So I play this game really weird, where I will let the AI beat the shit out of me at some points, because I'm just like, no, we got to make it a good match. What are we doing? That's just how this works. All right, do this whole thing. See if I can get out. Oh, no, she's getting to get up. It's, it's not pretty, but it got the job done. What are you going to do? No, I'm so bad at reversing that. Bloop. All right. Oh, she reversed that. Ouch. So I can't believe that that was like a hard impact shot because I tapped the button. I tapped that button. It was not meant to be that, but whatever. Done. Done. I like how having headphones on, I finally understand that what Corey Graves says when you do the inverted crush. Says, I like my crush inverted, which doesn't make any fucking sense. That used to be like one of her signatures. I always kind of up the ante every time I make stuff. I'm like, well, that used to be a finisher, but let's just make it a fucking regular ass move now. I want to do other stuff because I'm stupid. Oh, got me. Oh, she dodged that just enough. All right, okay, all right. She's gonna do the. No, she's not. Cali kick is back. It's back. All right. Let's see here. How are we doing this? Let's do this. I love that move. The original version of this character was based on Candice LeRae when she was in the Indies, so I kept some of that intact. I always keep some of that intact. But she might be a little bit more high-flying than Candice LeRae ever was, but that's cool. That's kind of how it should be. Where are you going? Okay, well. Launches off the top rope. Springboard hurricanrana. Telling her opponent that she has even more left in her tank. Oh. I see, here we go. This is where I just like, just let her beat me up for a little bit. It'll be fine. Just let her do her thing. Oh, here we go. Got to try to get a 5-star match. Dave Meltzer's watching. It's very important. Okay? See, that's what I wish this game was. I wish it wasn't about actually winning the game. I wish it was like, no, make the stars go up as much as you can. That's what matters. Who wins is like you pick a winner before the match even starts. If you lose, you fucked up. Or if you win, you fucked up, you know? You don't want to hurt the other person. But, you know. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay. Oh, boy. The pressure's on now. Okay, so I am pretty good at kicking out. Got him. See, this is why I put the Cali kick back in. All right. Yeah, I love that. It's so good. She's going to kick out. It's fine. As well she should. No. Okay. All right. Good. That's what we wanted. Out to the apron. Now to the top rope. This is a good game for me to play on stream because I don't think about this at all. I've done all of this so much. Oh, god damn you. It's not going to let me do it, are you? It's going to be a real bitch about it, aren't you? Mm-hmm. That's okay. She's going to get me. I wanted her to. I feel like that's a mistake you would make in a real match. Haha. Got him. Whoop. So cool. All right. Okay, now we have to remember that she used one of her resiliencies. I love this. This is my favorite. This is the only thing that they really added to this year to me, and I too love it. It's great.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Should I let her win this? I almost feel like I should. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Whoop. Oh, no. That was terrible. Why is she obsessed with being in the ring? It's a really bad spot for her. I mean, no.
She wants to finish this. Off the top. On a diving arm drag. Unbelievable.
All right. Okay. All right. Damn it. You're supposed to stay down. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Now we got to let her beat us up. That's how this game works. I didn't make the rules. I just enforce them. Although I never let her get a 2 count because I'm like, well, just in case, you know. Oh, damn. Her arm is severely broken at this point. She has the Orange Cassidy moveset, which I love. Again, I'm pretty good at that. Okay, please stay down. No, ma'am. Ma'am. All right, okay. All right, sweet girl. Get up. All right, okay. You got me. Oh! I actually didn't see that coming. All right. We might have to reverse this one. Oh, I messed it up. Botched it. Okay, I'm never going to get that. Last second.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now. There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues. The entire WWE Universe is on their feet. An absolute barn burner. Placed in the corner.
Uh-oh.
Split leg. And that was an effective attack, guys.
All right, let's see if I can do the dramatic finish here. She also has a thing that sets a signature that sets this up, but we're not going to get to use that. Yep. Cali Clutch. I'm good at this game. Y'all shut up.
Some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Yeah, the combos. The combo thing is kind of like, I don't know. I'm mixed on it. So I know why they added it. They added it because they wanted it to be more arcadey, because they can't make up their mind as to what this game should be. They never will. That's fine. But the only reason I do like it is it does kind of let you add a little bit more to the movesets. And that's the only reason I kind of go, yeah, okay, it's fine. It's annoying to like play against though, and I don't know. The more I got used to it, the more it wasn't too bad. But I'm a little hit or miss on it myself. Yeah, that's just kind of the state this game is in. They really want to make an arcadey game. That's what they want to do. That's what... Man. My dream wrestling game is just... Fire Pro Wrestling suffers from this too. Fire Pro Wrestling is, again, another game I really like, but that is not for everybody. Just because it's weird. But they have a system in there where like it'll judge how well you did on the match and based on certain styles and stuff like that. So you can get like 100% match rating, or you can, but with the same two people, if you do like an MMA match, it'll suck, because that's not what people are looking for. But I always dream of a game where it does like. Maybe you start the match and it's just like, this person is going to win this match. And now just put on a good show and make sure they win. And I'd be like, man, that'd be really cool. I don't know how you could pull it off. You could almost add just about any kind of combat system you wanted and judge on the same parameters that they judge this stuff on. But, it is what it is. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on here. Oh yeah, making the movesets takes fucking forever. It is the most tedious shit. I cannot stand it. Hate it. Fucking hate it. But like, I don't know. I do it before this is funny, but it's true. I do it before I go to sleep a lot of the time. Because it will put me to sleep. So like if I need to take a nap, I will go, hey, let's go edit some moves. And I'll just start going through them, and I will slowly feel myself just start fading away. It's kind of nice in that way. Anyway, let me see something here. Just to show how fucking ridiculously picky I am about things. Hopefully it doesn't play the music here. I don't think it will. Okay, good. Not that I really give a shit, but. Okay. Let's see. We have... Right, her old entrance. So that's what I was going to show. So it used to be... And I still like the entrance up to like one thing. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's make it full screen here. Okay. So okay, this was her old entrance. I still like all this. Everything up to here is pretty fine. Facial expressions are good. All this stuff. She's moving like a baby face. This is all good. Doing the thing. Don't even hate this. This is fine. This is all good. Bounces into the ring, gets into the thing. Alright, fine, great. Okay, actually, it's not the entrance, but if I match the entrance up with the fucking... the entrance is fine. I probably could have kept the entrance, honestly. Now that I look at it as another time, I'm like, you know what, it was probably fine. Probably could have kept it. You can always change it back. You're an adult. You know how to do these things. Okay. Here's where my mind where I got mind goblins from. So I kept this one, even though it's almost kind of the same thing here, but it's whatever. I can live with it more. I always try to make these two things match up, because if they mismatch, it bothers me, because I'm again insane. So you don't have a Nanamo here, but what you do have is, what's that guy's name? Axiom? It's the same guy. He put a mask on and he's a superhero now. It's cool, right? And it's not really that cool, WWE. I don't know. I really don't care. Anyway. Alright, so we have this. Okay, you can't see it there. On the actual thing, it zooms way in on her face, and she has the dumbest looking smile I've ever seen, and I couldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So I had to not do it. Also, I didn't make. I usually make custom videos for these, but then when I downloaded my other guys, they don't have those. So I was just like, oh, well, I'm gonna stop uploading it with the custom video thing because it just switches to default. So if you ever downloaded a bunch of stuff and you're like, why are these default? It's because I made a custom video, and I guess I just thought that was uploading with it because I'm stupid. But you know, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you're dumb. What to do? You know what? Let's make a new person. Although I'm probably not gonna save anything. I guess I'll just show off hair dye real quick. Why not? Let's see if I can do this on the spot. Usually this requires a lot of thought from me. First I have to change this body because I cannot stand that body type. I hate it. Just anything but that, please. Anything but that. We'll go with this one. That's fine. Doesn't matter. We're not saving it. Although I do want to like kind of live create one at some point. I don't think that's going to be anytime today. Yeah. All right. Let's go to attire. Go here. Parents, hair. So we'll show, you know what, I'll mess around with hair dye, and then I'll show off some, old school tricks for how I used to do stuff. That might make it a little bit easier for other people too, trying to figure things out. Let's see, what hair dye, what dye hair do we want to dye here? Guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see. And not that. And not that. Here's the thing about character creation. It's me going, oh, not that. Not that. What about this? No, not that. And I will do that for seriously a whole day. Usually I will pick the most basic ass attire that doesn't match at the end, and I will just use that for a while until I go, okay, am I going to actually sit down and make this character now? I guess I'm going to. All right. Okay, Justin, make a decision. For the love of Christ. There might be people watching this. You don't know. Oh no. Oh God. I realize I have to do it, and I there's a certain pressure to hair dyeing because it's not one of my favorite things to do. It's actually kind of obnoxious. Okay. I want something with a lot of like roots. You know what? We'll just do a basic ass ponytail. This thing right here. Let's do it. All right. First things first. Let's decide what color it should be. Let's go brown. Usually you want to fade it out. If I want dark and blonde, maybe, like if I want just like, you know, like with highlights, I guess. We're not gonna go too nuts. Let's go with let's get this hair color. So we got that hair color. Now we're gonna do the most crazy thing we could possibly do. So take this, go in here, pick that color, and then we're going to dye it again. That's right, we're gonna dye it again. There's a reason for it. So you have to lay down, basically that will, the hair color that you select will always be darker than all of this stuff. So as you can see, if we zoom in here, it doesn't usually show up too well but you can tell if you look really close there that it is actually recoloring things. And what'll end up happening if you don't do that is eventually it'll start leaving a little dark line around where we have to dye at, and it starts to look really bad if you don't do it exactly kind of. So what I do is I just dye the entire thing. Tedious as it is, I wish it was a little bit easier to notice. Hold on, there's actually a better way to do this. No. Let's make this part brighter or something. That's okay. There we go. All right. Okay. Make sure we have the right color here. Ready. Lay it down. While we're doing this, I'll talk about Boyz II Men for some reason. They're really big in Japan. I don't know if you guys knew that. Boyz II Men, they're really thriving out there. But then you listen to like Motown Philly, and you're like, I don't know if Japan would get this song. Like Michael Bivins is here, and he has some things to say about Motown Philly. Well, more about how Boyz II Men. The lyrics are, so check this out. One day back in Philly, 4 guys each wanted to sing. I asked them what's their name, and they said Boyz II Men. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's not an exact quote, but you get it. You always get these like little weird things, and I always kind of like that because it kind of makes it look like highlighted. Kind of adds like depth to everything. That it'll look better like when I make that actually darker or this lighter or however you want to do it. I realize now that I probably should have just made it a fucking made it lighter. So anyway, Motown Philly's back again, guys. I don't know if you knew that. Motown Philly's back again. Joining a little East Coast swing, Boyz II Men, they're going off. Not too hard, not too soft. Boy, that hair color looks terrible. Oh boy. Oh man. I can't with that. I'm sorry. That's got to be like brighter or something. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, all right. You know what? Good God. Oh, I'm doing a horrible job at this. Okay, let's just reset the whole hair. All right. It was in mid swing there. I was just like, what if I made it like really like a blonde thing so I can show off how to do roots and stuff. And then I went, oh, right. That looks terrible. Okay. That looks fine. That I can accept. I'm actually going to make it darker though. Let's make it this color. And then we'll go to hair dye. We'll go to color select. We'll select this color. And hopefully that looks not like shit. Anyway, Motown Philly, back again. John Willie's Go Swing and all that. It was long overdue, but now Philly's jamming. Or slamming even. They're thriving in a way. Beat It Body Beat, Boyz II Men, ABC, BBD, the East Coast family. They never missed a beat while chilling on South Street. They had a jetpack Benz and plenty of friends and all the Philly steaks you can eat. It's back in school. They used to dream about it every day. Like, would it really happen, or do dreams just fade away? Everybody saying that our singing sounds cool. So we started a group, and here we are, kicking it just for you, like on this stream. I don't live in Philadelphia. I don't know anything about Philadelphia. There's a bell there. There's a very liberated bell. It's very important. People think it's important. All right. Anyway, that's okay. Blonde, great, perfect. So we started here. So now what we need to do is we need to go. Let's see what would make that darker. We want to go straight down on the color chart. So I'm going to use the D-pad of my controller. So I'd go actually down. It's a little tough on Xbox, 'cause Xbox, 'cause they have the little curved, they're the little. All right, anyway, that's okay. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to go straight down on the color chart. So I'm going to use the D-pad of my controller. So I'd go actually down. It's a little tough on Xbox, 'cause they have the little curved, they're the little. It's not a great D-pad. It's not the worst though either. Okay. But you know what? Let's just do like this. So that was where was that? 158. Okay. I want it to be about 130. Yeah, 137 is fine. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, if I want this to blend, I'm going to go over the area. So I'm going to basically just make roots here. And I'm just going to kind of, now see, you kind of barely notice it's there, but you notice it's there, you know? It's there. Kind of like Boyz II Men in Japan. You barely notice they're there, but they're there. It was so hard to say goodbye to yesterday, but we all did it. You know, what are you going to do? And I'll take with me the memory. I'm just going to do the front of the head just to kind of show what's going on here. Okay, so we went down 20 from there, right? So now we're going to take that color. We're going to go back down to here. We're going to go down 20 from here. Go to 107. That's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. And we're not going to go all the way to where that line is, but we're going to go pretty close to it. We're going to kind of go all the way over that. All the way over this. This is a little bit a weird way to do this. I probably end up redoing this if I was actually going to save this progress here, but I'm not. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not going to do that. If I do make what I have planned, like the on-stream thing, I am going to get a lot of stuff ready to go ahead of time, because nobody wants to sit here and watch me be on my phone for fucking 5 hours, because that's what that stream would be. I'm just telling you like it is. It would be horrible. We'd all hate me at the end of it. Even myself. Even I'd hate me. I already hate me enough. I don't need that. Okay. Let's go down. Now, one thing I do notice here, I am going to make this maybe give myself a little bit of an in-between. Hold on. Oh. So that was 107, 137. Oh, I went way too down. Oh, whoops. I need that to be 17. That's fine. All right. My bad. I was instantly like, that ain't blending very well. Why is that? So sometimes you just gotta, it's all about just like slowly blending it together like this. And a lot of the times it's not like, I'm not holding the button while I'm doing this. I'm just kind of like tapping it as I go along. It's nice of her to close her eyes like she's, in some real danger with me fucking this up. Like, I mean, I get it, I get it. That's already like pretty good though. See how that's like already blended. Now we'll go from the 107 one and we'll go down to 90. Yeah, let's go 87. Why not? Let's see how that looks. And if it doesn't look right, let's undo it. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. And this is the kind of the best way to hair dye, I find. Sometimes also tapping the button is really like key here, because if let's say you kind of goof up, like let's say I just go I can just undo it. Like if I don't like those two taps, I can undo those, but it'll only save up to 2, so don't go nuts. And that's kind of how that goes. See that? That's how you blend that in. Now I kind of feel like it maybe needs to be blended a little bit better, so we're gonna actually go maybe there. And like, I'm not saving this, but I could just be like, oh yeah, just, and then we just kind of do like one of these numbers and go over it. Oh yeah, see, I kind of got a little squirrely there. Still don't like that. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, that looks pretty good. That's more natural, blended kind of thing. It actually looks like, the roots of hair, I guess. And then you would go along to do this on the back here and all this and on the end of the ponytail and all that stuff. And you just do that. And it's a long process. If you wanted to change color per se, you just basically click. Let's see, our peak was 158. So let's say I wanted to add like red to it. I would just go over to 158. Let's see. We'll pick this. Let's see what this looks like. This is more pink though. So this is how I did Callie's anyway. Let's undo that. That I don't like. Let me go back to color select here. Let me see if I can make it a little more red. This is more just for me than anything else. Let's pick this. Let's go. Let's make it just more red. All right, that seems pretty alright. That might be too red. But I think what I could do is probably just like use the blonde to fade it back out or something. I don't know. I haven't really figured out colors all that well, so don't save it. It's fine. All right, but that's color dye. That's hair dye. You just do that. It's a little bit of a process, but it's all about kind of just going down by 10s and 20s when it comes to the darkness part of it. Once you get the color right, that's how you blend it to make it look like it actually has has roots and stuff. Then you can take like the root color and use it for like the eyebrows, and then that makes that all match up, and you can do all that stuff. You know, it's just a lot of tinkering. All right, that's that. I guess, you know, while I'm here, why not? Just to show, I know I already kind of showed tattoo stuff, but let's show it again. Just long overdue, but no, man, I got Motown Philly in my fucking head. I ain't going away. Right, so this is Callie's tattoo here. As you can see, like, it's just a really long image. And what I did was when I would get halfway, see how that bear's cut in half? I basically just did some symmetrical bullshit and then put the other half on the other side so that when it wraps around, not like that. When it wraps around, see, look, now he's a full bear. Neat. That's what you do. And yeah, it takes a long time. It's been a long time, and we shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. But Aaliyah had to get on that plane, god damn it. Oh boy. I mean, she did get on the plane. What are you going to do? Hey, thank you. Enjoy your show. Hopefully it goes good. I did not know Tokyo Joshi Pro had a show tonight. But then again, I don't really pay attention to. I've been paying attention to wrestling recently. All right, cool. All right, let's see here. What are we doing? It's impossible to know. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this whole thing. I'm going to go to the cam here for just a sec. I'm going to go take a short break. When I come back... Oh boy. Oh god, it's all going poorly. Oh, it's going so poorly. When I come back, I'll think about some more things. Oh, we'll show some really old school tricks that I used to do. Show that stuff off and how you do that. That might be fun. Yeah, who knows? All right. I will be right back. Okay. I think we're back. We can check. Yep, we're back. Look at us. Look at us being back. We're doing it. Okay. Where did I put my controller? Alright. So, what I'm going to do for the remainder of the stream is show how to make stuff without having to really use... I'm just going to use stuff that's already in the game to make something kind of half-ass cool. So, let's get back to here. This is where we left off. This character right here. They look like hell. They've been through it. We didn't save our dye job. That's fine. We're not going to worry about that. In fact, I'm going to show what I usually do to get all of this started. I will usually switch it to this exact hair right here because it's usually easy to get to. I usually pick this exact starting point thing too. Now, why do that? So I can see everything in the back too. That's very important. So, now we're going to go over to here. We'll start here probably. Now we got to find something we like. What do I like? What do I like? What do I want to... Let's start with something kind of basic here. Let's go with this. That's basic. Now really we could just, pick some colors and just go from there. Let's just make the whole thing black. Alright. Now it's all black. Let's cloth it up. Cool. Now, let's say we are going to go to, let's see what I got on tap here. I don't think I have any real cool custom images that I can use. I use, and on the Xbox I have a bunch of stuff just laying around that I would just not use. But here I don't have that. So let's see. Let's borrow this. Switch the mapping. See how it goes all the way around like that. That's for a knee pad, I think. What we'll do is we'll move this up. Move it right there. There's a little bit of a curve on that in there. Is that? Hold on, let me see something real quick. Yep, no, that is how that is supposed to go. Kind of weird. Yeah, whatever. Don't matter. Now this could be any custom image. I just picked one that important if you're putting like a custom image on something. You want to make sure it goes, all like takes up all the space. You have 512 by 512, right? You want to make sure it fills that entire thing up. So that's cool. The other thing you want to make sure of is that if it's, what I usually look for is if you type in the word seamless pattern, if you're trying to just find like an overall pattern to put on something, that usually helps a lot. A seamless pattern will basically the back will just basically merge with the front. The sides will merge with each other, so it'll go around and basically look like it's supposed to, instead of there being like a weird line in it. Like, see how there's a line in this one? This isn't seamless. This is like, hold on, let me show this off a little bit better here. See how there, like, those lines on the right side of that pink line there and the other side don't match up at all. If that was seamless, they would. That's basically the gist of it. Sometimes it's tough to find stuff like that, but that's what I look for. There's a weird cutoff up here. That doesn't really matter. So we'll grab that. We'll emboss this a little bit. That will take everything, or most of it out. As you can see, that little line there stays, and that's fine. Not a big deal. Actually, oh, I know why it does. Because there's no back to it. Yeah, the black is actually like that. If that was blue, it'd be blue. Let's make it 30. This was for Aya Matsuda, if I remember correctly. This whole thing. Okay, cool. See that? We can make that, whatever we wanted. Red. And dark red. A dark red. The darkest of reds. And then we can keep doing that. Look at that. Look at that. That's neat. That looks fine. Alright. I probably wouldn't keep that if it was me. But that, and then let's see here. From here, let's say we wanted to put an outline on it. What would I do? So I want to find a shape that's going to go on her chest there. And this one probably is perfect. This is a newer one. So let's change that. Let's line it up here. Okay, I don't think this one's going to work. Probably not going to work. But what if we change the outline of it? Maybe then. Maybe then. Probably not. But we can dream, Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, that's probably about right. Let me see here. I'm just going to kind of have absolutely zero plan. We're not saving any of this. This is just kind of show what you can do with just some basic images. Let's change the material. Let's make it velour because I like. Ooh, are the materials broken on this one? They might be. They might be. Sometimes this is kind of a thing on this one in particular. Ever since I want to say 22. Sometimes materials on just random things just don't work anymore. Let me see. Let's make, okay, metallic. Yeah, no. See how? I guess vinyl still kind of works. Pearl still kind of works. Glitter barely works. That glitter is supposed to be way shinier than what it is. Okay, so the materials are kind of broken on this one. That's fine. It doesn't matter. We'll just go vinyl. Let me see something else here. So I'll show you what I used to do. Don't need a custom image. That's just what you want. If you wanted, you could pick a pattern, put it all the way around it like that, and then just kind of go from there. But let's just not do that. Instead, oops. Images. Go to designs again. And we'll go from here. We'll grab this guy. And we're going to kind of blend that in just like that. Make it vinyl. Make it the same color as that. Cannot remember if I embossed this or not. If I did, it's probably just a 1, so that's fine. Images, designs. I'm kind of doing this really speedy. Normally I'm a lot more picky, but this is just kind of to show. This is exactly what I used to do way back in the day. Well, not way back in the day, a couple games ago. But yeah, this is a thing you can do just with basic images pretty much. and it usually looks pretty good. We go there, we go here, we pick this, we do this, we do this, we do this, we go to vinyl, do this, and that's that. See, now we have a line around the top there. Now, let's say we wanted to get that back part here. Did I emboss that? I did not. Okay, let's do that real quick. So far, so good. Okay. Designs. Let's see here. Now I'm going to do it to where it goes all the way around. This is, you can do that. There's a switch mapping button. I always wonder if people notice that, the switch mapping button. Because sometimes people ask me weird questions. I'm like, are you trying to switch mapping? You just do it, man. Just press the button and it'll switch, it'll do it. All right. And we're going to line that up with the middle there. Probably got to make it a little bit smaller now. We're going to try to line it up right about in there. Is that really working now for me? I don't know. I like how I'm like, oh, none of this matters. I'm just gonna not be picky and just do a thing. I'm still like, I don't know, that doesn't really look all that good. Screw it. That's what we're going with. Doesn't matter. I feel like people are already like, oh, I see what you do. Okay. At least I hope so. I hope somebody is learning something. Even if it's not tonight. In the future, when I go, hey, when the next person that asks me a thing, I go, oh, hey, look, there's a whole video. It's right here. You can look at it. And you can do it yourself. Because I'm not going to fucking do it. Oh, man, this one's a pain in the ass, isn't it? So now I'm just going to kind of try to match the thickness of that. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to fucking put another thing there. That's fine, though. That's the Doug theme song. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. And none of you can stop me. Alright. So right now you can see there's that little triangle there in the middle. I definitely don't have that lined up correctly, do I? Ooh. Let's see if we wanted to be picky. We go back to the circle, and I think if we move it that way or that way, maybe not though. So let's use I told you we were going to be zooming in on some weird stuff. This is what I meant. Let's do. So it must be the other part that's the problem. Okay, so it's this. I may not have that lined up correctly. Do I? Oh no. Oh God, I hate when it does that. It should say where you have it at, but it doesn't. So sometimes you just gotta redo the whole fucking thing. Why? Because fuck you. That's why. Yeah, that's about right. That's pretty good. Perfect. And we go back here. We go here. We go here. Images, designs. We go back to this one. You kind of want to stick to mostly the same things if you can. So like, if I'm using this rectangle for a lot of stuff, which I'm going to use this rectangle for a lot of stuff, that's just how it works. I'm going to want to keep using that rectangle. The reason being that saves you on image points over there, which you will be in desperate need of at some point. That's just the way this particular cookie crumbles. Oh, shit. All right. There we go. That lines up with that. That lines up pretty decently with that. All right. Perfect. Again, I'm not going to be a huge stickler here. Probably should emboss it. You'll notice me in just embossing things a lot. It's just kind of a good way to do things. So I used this mapping. Sometimes these mappings stretch differently. So I just kind of use them interchangeably a lot of the time. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. Like I said, once it's all the same color and stuff like that, you won't even notice it. And we emboss. Boom. Boom. And that's that. Cool. Now we go back to here. Let's get the top part of that. Oh man, hopefully. Okay, so it's not gonna. Right, I forgot about that. Well, that's not a big deal. Well, we can fix that later, if I absolutely need to, which I really don't. See how we made sure it hit right on those corners there. I know I make a lot of this stuff look easy. I don't mean to. I just do this a lot. Or at least I used to. Some of this stuff is just so naturally instinctive of me. I'm not tooting my own horn. It's just you fuck with this editor enough, man, you get really good at it. It just kind of comes second nature to you. All right, so let's see if I can. Now this has always been the tricky part. Let's see. Actually, this might be one of the ones where you can go around just so. Sometimes. Okay, let's go back this way. Okay, I don't think it is one of these. I was hoping. Hold on. Do I have this turned right? Hold on, let's get this actually evened here, if I can. Sometimes this is a little hard to tell, especially on the tops. That's right. Okay, perfect. Okay. This is probably not one that I can get away with this on. This is always the tricky part. If you want to add like an outline around this part, and this just depends on how crazy you want to get with things. Yeah, that's not going to work. So if I wanted to do that, what I would need to do is I would need to come back here. Oops, take this square back. Let's make sure it's evened out real quick. Probably about as even as it's getting. Okay, that's fine. Let's get it right about there, I think. That should do it. That works. Material, vinyl. Okay. Color. Oh boy, I'm a sleepy guy. I don't know why. Hey, that rhymed. I didn't mean to do that, but you know, take what you can get sometimes. All right. Now again, these are really tricky to get right. But let's see if I still got it. Oh yeah, still got it. Sometimes I tickle myself. All right, that'll work. Maybe if I wanted to hit like right there though. Yeah, see how that hits that line, then it kind of makes like a almost symmetrical line around where the strap is right there. So yeah, that's what I want. Full vinyl, accept it. Boss that shit. Perfect. Images, design. Let's do the same thing over on the other side. One thing I really wish this game had, I wish it had a duplicate objects thing. I wish I could just go, like, click out of here and just go, make that same thing again, please. And not so much for, like, the angle. Like, I'm never going to get that the same, obviously, especially if it's the opposite angle. But I could use it to just, have the same sized image, basically. That way I wouldn't have to worry about, like, is this the same size as the other thing that I was just messing with? Yes or no? I don't know. So this is, oh boy. Yeah, see, I shouldn't have fucked with it. I had it close enough, and I was like, oh, but what if it was a little bit better? That's probably about right. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably about right. Oh, yeah. Okay, that'll work. Vinyl. Accept it. Go to color, go to first color, go here, press start, do this. Oh, whoops, I wanted to emboss it. Boom, boom. Okay, cool. Look at that. It's got a little outline around there that we made ourselves. So now we can put anything under it. Like if I wanted to put like a custom image under here, we'll use, this is Rox's. We'll use this. Like if I wanted to use this per se, I'll just make the whole thing. Just make it as big as it gets. Let's see. Maybe I have it where the straps aren't. That would be kind of cool. Probably not though. Yep, no, definitely not. Okay, it doesn't matter. Hers relies on embossing. See, put that up to 60 and it actually kind of makes the strap pop out a little bit. Nothing crazy, but you give the illusion that it's there and it's fine. It's usually enough. Now see how we can see that purple down there? That doesn't matter because what we're gonna do, go back to here, move this all the way back. Slowly, and now we have an outline just like that. See, so any custom image you have in there, now it has its own little outline with materials and its own properties and stuff like that. Neat. But we don't want it. Again, this is kind of just to show what I can do, or what you can do, because I'm not doing it for you. It's constantly what I end up telling people a lot of the time when they ask me if we'll make them something, and I'm like, you can just do it. Like it's not so much that I don't want to do it for people, it's that it just takes a long time. It takes me a long time to do these things, man. And I think and while I do think it's fun to do, it takes a long time. It's been a long time. Should have left you without a pizza step to. All right, that'll work. Final, accept it. God, see how that's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug the shit out of me. Why? It doesn't matter. But see how there's a little block right there. I would probably, if it was me, sit here and fix that. Actually, hold on. All right, let's get picky. Fuck it. This is what they came to see, Justin. They came to see you be picky. That's how this works. Okay. See, all I did there was just I picked that one weirdo shape, and now it works. And then we can make it vinyl, and we can change the color. And oh yeah, that's right. All right, well, that didn't work out quite how I wanted it to. That's okay, though. Oh, boy. It's not going to work out the way I want it to, is it? Can you even... Oh, no, because, yeah, you can't. Okay, I see. Yeah, see? Okay, so here's one thing. I'm glad we ran into this problem. See how that's transparent down there at the bottom? That's what happens when you make, and you probably, if you've messed around with this editor enough, you have probably encountered that yourself, where if you don't have the, what they call cylindrical mapping turned on, you can stretch this image, and towards the ends, it'll start to have some weird effects. It's just an unfortunate part of the system, and you just kind of got to work around it. So we're not going to worry about the top part. We'll do this. In fact, if I'm not going to worry about the top part, what am I even doing? Let's just do like this. Put this around. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, we'll do right about there. Material, make this vinyl. It already was. Cool. Great. And we'll emboss it. Why not? It's not perfect, but it's fine. So then what we'll do is we will... Yeah. Make this vinyl. Make this vinyl. And make this vinyl. And we'll make it all this color. See, that top of the neck is what I'm looking at right there. Eventually, that will just disappear and blend right in with everything else because we made it that same material. Now you can't see what you did. So sometimes you could just make it a different color or however you want to do it. But usually I do that part last, and I'm like, okay, good. But I don't know why I had it in my head that I'm doing it right now, but I did. So let's see here. So my idea here was to go and do kind of like a half and half deal, which I do like the look of. When you pull it off, well, it looks pretty cool. So let's try that. Let's go all the way up here, just like that. So my halfway point here is that little point right there. And that's going to cut off right there, and that's going to cut off up there. So let's make this, I don't know. Oh yeah, right. All the materials are broken on this one. Which that's a pain in the ass. They really got to look into that. It's really not great. Annoys the shit out of me. Just kind of, it happens. There's a lot of times where I'm like, oh man, this thing is awesome looking. This piece of fucking attire, this shit right here though, this shit looks great. About to make it work. And then you'll go in and be like, oh, actually, that's never gonna work. All right, we'll just do cloth, and we'll make it. I don't know what goes good with purple. Make it this turquoise. It's a turquoise cloth. All right, and then you take that square. This gets kind of complicated. You got to really remember sometimes. It's better than it used to be. At least I hope so. I'm hoping. I'm kind of holding my breath at this point. All right, perfect. So that used to be really badly glitched for a little bit there, if I remember correctly. Like, it wasn't so much it was glitched, it would just drop the piece. And if you were doing that, you would have to remember which piece it was. And so in 23, you had to really pay attention to that. What a pain in the ass. Now I could just do it with the attire, but since I want to hide that up top there, what I'm going to do is and I'm not really hurting for image points or layers or anything like that. Sometimes you will, though, if you're really doing a whole custom bit, you will be hurting for image points and layers and all that stuff. So, you got to kind of be wary of that. Or be aware, or, whatever. You're an adult, you know words. All right, maybe one more up. Where's that end us up at? Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Oh. And I started saying that I was singing so smooth. So we started our group and here we are, kicking it just for you. Oh, Motown, feel it back again. I'm actually going to leave that white. Maybe like a brighter white. Yeah, 173, that sounds good. Boss it. Again, just the basic stuff here. Oh God. Oh, I can't express. Every time I forget, like how bad it feels to move images like that, like for that long. Now I just make sure everything's kind of hidden. See how I hid that underneath it there. Actually, if I wanted to, actually, there's a small. Let me see something. So I think. No, I was wrong. Okay, cool. Then it's perfect. Never mind. I thought there was a little like gap in between where that top part of the outline meets the bottom, but there's not. That's that. Cool. That's the top part. Now, so I'll show this off. But I'm probably not gonna fully do it because it's a real big pain in the ass. Let's see. What's one that'll work? Let's say you wanted to use Roxanne Perez's trunks, right? Okay, but let's say you go to images, you're like, okay, I'm gonna put a big square on them. Oh man, they go into the fucking fishnets. That's terrible. I hate it. Why does it do that? Well, you're still in luck. There's not really in luck because that's always going to be a thing. But what you can do, and it'll take you a lot of work, but you can do it. If you're ambitious enough, what you can do is take that little circle there. Sometimes you gotta change the color of it because it's a little hard to see. So let's make it a little brighter. Let's make it this. Oh man, hers are hard to see. This is the first time I've ever done hers. Usually, why does it want to be that color? Okay, black. Fuck it. Okay. So you make it this black. Oh, no. Make it black. I see a red trunk and I want it painted black. Okay, then we go back a little bit. And now we're going to get that right on the borderline, just like Madonna. They walk the borderline. It's a song. I'm old, but not actually. I don't even know. You know what? I would look up. Fuck. I hate this about myself. So this is the thing I have to do. I now need to know if I was born when the song Borderline by Madonna came out. I'm sorry to halt the stream like this, but it's important. Madonna. When was it released? 1983. I was not born yet, so cool. Firmly a millennial still. In your face. Boom. Now, so see how we did that. Now that's black. And basically you would do that with, you know, right in between there and on that little part right in between the leg there, you do that. And then when you go to put your square on, or cover it up, or your basic image, or all whatever you wanted to do, you'd put this on here, just like this. You go, I don't know why I'm changing the material. That's a fool's game. Yeah, we'll make it this purple. Oh wait, teal. See, I can see that teal in there now. Let's see here. Let me get out of this. Let's move this back one. Now see, that teal is gone for the most part. You can still see it right there, but we didn't cover that up. And like I said, you'd go around the edge of that, which is basic shapes, and where it doesn't get tricky, but the part where it kind of starts to waste your layers and your images and all that stuff is then you go down on the leg and do the same thing. You're gonna have to match the colors. You can make that circle that I just used, or whatever shape you need to use to cover whatever tights you need to cover up. You can make it the same color. You just have to kind of do it yourself and get it close. It's a lot of work, but it works, and you don't have to upload anything fancy for that to work. And that's pretty much it. The outlining things with the basic shapes, that's pretty much the same there. Like that's it. I mean, these are my tricks. This is what I do, you know. It's a simple life, but it's honest work. We'll just get out of there. I'm not going to save any of this. That's character creation for the most part. Like, trying to think of anything else. If there's anything else that you've seen me do and you don't know how the hell I did it, and it doesn't involve photo editing. If it involves photo editing, that's going to be a whole different stream. I've been thinking about ways to show some of that stuff off, and that's tough. Especially because the stuff I like to use and am comfortable using is all on my phone. I can get an Android emulator and do it on there, but I'm not gonna have a lot of the stuff saved that I usually use, and it's a whole thing. Like I said before, the earliest part of the stream, face scans, I'm not really going to go over any of that. There are a billion other people who are a million times better at that stuff than I am. So, you know, we're not going to get into that tonight. Nope, we don't need to save this person. That's it. That's 2K24. Yep. Eventually, I think I'm going to make on stream, but it'll take a lot of preparing to get it ready. But I do want to make a superstar for the MyRise stuff. Oh boy, oh god, oh I didn't, okay, who cares about any of that? Welcome to MyRise. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know I can import a character. I could just do it with like rocks, but I'm not going to do any of that. All right. I might make some dudes too. I'm really bad at making guys. There are people that are just really good, way better than me at that. And God bless them, but I ain't one of them. And that is kind of what it is. But maybe I'll go through this single player mode just for funsies. It's stupid. But I found the female one entertaining enough anyway. Had some good bits in it. All right. Well, this was my serious 2K stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was fine. I mean, I guess we can play one match. You know what? Let's play one match before we go. Why not? Let's play one more match. Why the dickens not? That's right, the Dickens. I'm bringing it back. What kind of match do we want to play? Oh boy, I hate all these kind of matches. Last man standing. Yeah, Extreme Rules. Let's set the tables on fire. Fuck it, man. Hey, let's do it in the Japan Hall. They'll never see it coming. Yep. All right, let's do it. Let's just show some of my old stuff off that I kept messing around with. We've shown enough Callie. Callie's Callie. Go download her. She's up now. These guys are also available to be down. They have been for a while though. I made them on the Xbox. I'm the makers of these people. I downloaded them to show them off, but well, to have because I made them. Anyway, hold on. Rox should come out for a second. Okay, I'm sorry. She should. Wait, hold on. Tire 2. Sorry, I want tire 2. And I want tire 1 for her. Alright, let's do it. I, Matsuda, and Rox in this Extreme Rules match. Cool. That's good. They're going to hit each other. The awkward AI generated images. Look, I had to make... if I'm going to do a universe mode with the WWE people, I got to have at least something human looking. It's weird when they put the 3D image up there. And I was like, man, I really hate that. I wish I had a... something. I do like this Japan Hall. Right, I made her video Stephanie McMahon because it was the only thing that matched all the other stuff. That's fine. I really should change it though. It's weird. Entrances without music are really weird. This stuff I did, basically what I've showed off tonight, but a lot of other little editing tricks, like, those sleeves are all just studs, but they're like embossed to where they'll actually look like, you know, studs are supposed to look. I found a bunch of PNGs of gems and like changed the colors around and made those like embossed on there, and she came out really cool. The reason why that that one pattern I showed off earlier, which was the zebra print, why it's blank in the back where the black is so when I embossed it, it would look like it had like actual texture. This is how nitty gritty Justin gets with shit. It's terrible. I'm telling you, it's really bad. This is Rox's Ultra tire. I love her fucking jacket. God, I love that jacket. I'm jealous of women's just everything they can wear. They get so many cool clothes. Men get shit. We can't even wear anything, you know? Like, I can't wear a short... I could. I can't pull off, like, a fucking chest-high leather jacket, though. I can't pull it off. There aren't many people who can. Maybe Lenny Kravitz? I don't fucking know. I'm sure there's a few dudes who can. I can't. And that pisses me off. But she can. It looks great. I hate it. We don't get cool clothes. Guys just don't have anything cool that they can wear. It pisses me off. We get t-shirts and jeans. The only good thing is there's like no effort, you know? It's just like, oh, what am I going to wear today? I don't know. A t-shirt and some jeans. Gonna tuck my shirt in? No. I'm not a sociopath.
That's right, Cole. If these superstars can dream it, they are absolutely free to do it. There's nothing standing in the way of their most ambitious
pile driver. Oh, she's dead. She's dead. She's very dead. Oh, okay. Alright, she's not. We're shocked she's not dead.
With Extreme Rules matches, just about anything goes, and sometimes the end result also
I love this combo.
more sadistic superstar is.
Pow! Oh, ugh.
I suppose it's true.
I love Rox. I love how she fucking fights. It's so fun.
Steers clear of that one. And that was a well-executed attack. Look at the
Oh, I was not late on that. Liar.
put into the corner now. Knife edge chop.
Rox is just here to stomp the shit out of everyone. I fucking love it. Oh, man. I remember just randomly... So,
That's not very nice.
the story behind, like, her moveset comes from me doing this. Just this exact combo. Well, not that combo. It used to work a lot better. Hold on, let's see if I can do it. Boop. Oh, stop doing that. Used to, they'd kick them, and now they don't kick them anymore. You could basically do that for Infinity, and it was awesome.
Right to the jaw. She's bringing the pressure on now.
I miss those days.
Move after move. And look at her feeding up. No. Suicide dive. Whatever it takes to win.
Stomps.
Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible. And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Stomp style.
She adjusts it and reverses it.
Oh, got me.
Each
Caught me
shooter
slipping.
Trying to stay a step ahead. Every maneuver being returned with counter fire. Double up. Gonna
I always loved that move.
Shoulders are down. And she kicks out at 2.
Somebody just yelled that it's fantastic. Okay, yeah, I mean, it is pretty fantastic. I mean, I don't know.
Places her right in the corner. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Let's hit her with something big. Oh, okay.
Desperate search for answers now.
I'm not gonna try. She deserves to have fun. Uh-oh.
From the middle ropes, tornado DDT.
Uh-oh. You're gonna put me in a submission, huh? Yep. Okay.
Mission hold, straining the ligaments of the back.
I'm glad they patched this. This used to be, like, impossible. When it was a finisher, you were just dead.
Hurricane Rana. Unbelievable.
That was the Hurricane Rana. He did call that correctly.
She's taking this outside. This one cannot be lost by count out.
Uh-oh. Right, I forgot.
She's got a table and no doubt has some dangerous plans in mind for how to use it.
What happened there? Still WWE. Still WWE. All right.
Barricade.
Sometimes you just change planes of existence.
Under the ring to even her odds here.
Got him.
She has swift
Got him.
in mind, going for the kendo stick like that.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll. And we might be seeing a competitor crumbling before our very eyes.
Sometimes I love the physics in this game. All right. I forget how to... Oh, no, that's not the button. That's not the button. Ah, there we go.
It seems like she's looking to take things. That can't be. No. Where's Joey Styles when you need him?
Oh, no, we've been burned.
She doesn't even get a count of one.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing, and after this match is already gone for so long.
Can there be frustration mounting in these competitors, knowing it's going to take more to win this one? You can't let those feelings sink
Let's
into
get
your
'em.
psyche. You have to keep your focus.
Oh, come on.
Fighting out.
Boo.
Waving punches to the face.
Oh, no, we've become one with the table. Oh, the table went out. That's bullshit.
High-angle exploder suplex.
How dare they? Oh, is that table just gone forever? Oh, still WWE. Oh, it's good.
Suplex attempt. Able to go
The
behind
ref?
though.
Okay, it was. It's just like, what's that giant white line there? Oh no, Fisherman.
Fisherman suplex classic.
That wasn't a classic. That was more. It's a Northern Lights Fisherman suplex. Nobody does that. I don't know anybody.
To the ring now.
What's the plan here?
get a sledgehammer, apparently.
We're talking. This sledgehammer might be what decides this match.
Might it be?
Sweeps the
Oh, man.
Saw that coming. Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
And that was a precisely measured attack.
What a sick thump
Got him.
to the table.
No, that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted that to happen.
Just turn that around. Places
All right.
where they want them into the corner.
Got him.
Right to the
Boop.
back of the neck. Taking this match off the mat now.
The old combo. Boop.
Foot stomp. This one is all
Dead.
over.
Now she kicks out.
Okay.
It was almost all over. Almost a 3 count. Yeah, talk about a close call.
Is there still enough left to try that maneuver again? Or is her confidence shaken?
And what's she gonna do with this table? Set up a look out.
Oh, strong impact. That was coming in
Got me.
at breakneck speed.
How could I have ever seen that coming? Oof.
With a Michinoku driver.
It's been a struggle for these competitors to find an end to this match.
But the struggle's worth it. With every move you make, you hear this compassion.
Oh, damn.
Good golly, she
Got me.
through a table. Now, I don't care how tough she is, ain't nobody getting up from that.
Well, no, I got up. I'm actually...
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
A steel chair. She's taking this match into even more dangerous territory.
Run out of ring.
I just wanted to see what that bridge was, and you wouldn't let me do it.
Oh, and she turns it around. Stops the kick.
No, don't hit him. Oh, God.
Countered it just in time.
What the f... What was that?
Sharp elbow. Hoisted up, but we're gonna
Oof. Got me.
goodness, Samoa driver. And that
That might be done. Oh, no. Never mind.
everyone here is in shock.
Sometimes when you unleash
Boy.
the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match.
Oh,
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
kick that bitch in the face. Tired of it.
Kicks.
Sends her to the outside.
What is she thinking here? Wrecking ball. Drop kick. Just exhibiting
Got him.
fearlessness. Exhibiting
All right, what was
guts
that
and
bridge? I don't...
as well.
Is that for the ladder? Yeah, okay.
She's got something devious planned as she sets up the ladder on the apron.
All right.
Getting back into the ring. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
A table. The WWE Universe is going wild.
Got to find a way to get out of this.
Oh, boo.
Oh, takes a big clean hit from the table. You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table.
I don't remember if there's a way to, like... Oh, I guess not. If there is, they're never going to let me do it.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Let's see if this is how you do this. I can't remember.
Caught in a bad position here.
Yep. Oh, got her. Yay, we murdered her. She's been murdered. Hooray, murder.
These women in action.
Dip-de-dip-dip-de-doo. Boop. We booped him with our foots. And then we pinned them. And then we won the match.
A big win here after an extremely competitive match.
Have all the fun you want, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about.
I like how Rox has like a purchasable thing on her arms that I was like, well, it looks too good for me to get rid of, so it stays. I don't... Consequences be damned. And as a consequence, not as many people downloaded her. And I don't give a shit. Because those fucking little armbands right there, they look cool as shit. Alright. We did amazing. We didn't get 5 stars. That's fine. Well. I think that's probably good for tonight. Thank you for watching. All, I don't know, 2 of you. However many people are here. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for putting up with 2K24. I know I should put up with it. No, it's fine. It's a fine game. Compared to other versions, I mean, it's probably one of the, I don't know. I hesitate to say it's the best one, but it's fine. Hopefully the creation stuff helps somebody out there. You know, I don't know if it will or not, but hopefully it does. So I'll be back here next Saturday doing a stream of some kind. It'll probably be something real dumb. I know I mentioned this the last stream I was on with Panda Hero, but and again, Panda Hero, the archive of that is only going to be on Twitch for another 7 days. So if you want to see it, enjoy it. YouTube hates it. Oh boy, YouTube does not like when you try to upload that. But you can watch all the archives of this stream on YouTube. This one will probably be up tomorrow sometime, or whenever I get around to uploading it. Not important. Go listen to the Stage Select podcast. That's a thing. It's very good. It's a lot better than this, I think. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully the creation stuff here helps somebody do something. A lot of it's it just takes a little bit of practice, but once you get it, it's pretty cool. And you can go kind of as crazy or as simple as you want to go, you know? As you, like, I kind of showed off, just do it, and I was like, oh, look, this is how you do a half and half. You can do lots of different stuff. Whatever you can put your mind to. Those basic shapes go a long way. So glad you watched this. Thank you. I'm gonna go feed my smoking addiction because I'm terrible. I'm gonna go do that, and I'm gonna probably play Esports Godfather. I hate that I keep playing that. I keep playing it. I thought about streaming that tonight, but I was like, no. Nobody wants to see you play Esports Godfather for hours on end, especially when you know what you're doing. They want to see you struggle and die in it. That's what they want. And I was like, but I'm good at it now. I know what I'm doing. I can explain what jungling is. I mean, not really. I can't actually. Yeah, it's time to end the stream. That was a yawn that I hid. All right. Goodbye. The end. Goodbye. 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 I'm gonna stop it. Why is it so hard to press? It's not hard to press stop. I'm just like, but I don't know how to. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. It doesn't fade out. Goodbye. Goodbye. No, seriously.